Welcome back. Great news yesterday, Uber is back in Taiwan. Uber had been banned because of these angry taxi drivers, some legality issues, tax issues, etc. But now it's back after some government negotiations, reconsideration, and some typical Taiwanese compromise, whatever that means. The government have decided it's back. So why do I care? Well, foreigners in Taiwan have been known to enjoy the occasional night out, which often means we need to get a taxi or some kind of other way of getting home other than driving. Secondly, as most of us drive scooters, rainy season is coming. Sometimes it's nice to get a car to work and not show up with soggy socks and smelling like a damp dog. So anyway, we like to use taxis or Uber. You might be asking, what's that got to do with me on my YouTube channel? So hot. So here's what I plan to do. This is my favorite Starbucks in Taichung because they have awesome armchairs and sofas that nobody ever sits in. And this is my favorite non-Starbucks coffee shop because they do the most awesome banana milkshake. It's about 20 minutes across town between the two places. I plan to take a taxi from here to here, have some lunch, banana milkshake, then take another taxi back, return journey across Taichung, and then tomorrow do exactly the same thing again, but tomorrow I'll use an Uber. Then tomorrow, after both journeys are complete, I'll compare them on a range of different things, price, comfort, time, and see which one's better. Okay, so first, a small caveat I must insert. I was an Uber user before. I definitely, generally prefer them, but I'm gonna try and leave that bias out of this, make this as objective as possible. But at the end of the day, it's my personal opinion, so that's my plan. Compare taxis with Ubers and try to make it as informative and entertaining as possible for you. Time to go inside, figure out what we're gonna do next. Okay, so I came here on buy one, get one free day. It's the only day that most Taiwanese people come to get Starbucks. So the place is mad busy, not very good for recording. Let's go outside into the street, try and find a taxi. Okay, so I'm outside in the street now. I'm in Chongde Road, one of the main artery roads of Taichung. So starting the clock from now, 3 o'clock, I'm gonna see how long it takes me to get from Starbucks to the other cafe. Still waiting, couple of minutes. 4 minutes past 3. Hello.
你好，你好，到哪边？
我要去河南路跟公寓路。Okay, so I'm in the taxi now. 9 minutes past 3, so I waited just about 9 minutes, which is not too bad at all. So far, this is very comfortable, air-conditioned, cool. The estimate it's going to take about 15 to 20 minutes for us to get there. Enjoy the ride. So that was the taxi ride to the cafe. Relatively pleasant, nothing spectacular. But now we're here, my favorite non-Starbucks coffee shop.
You see, stereophonic sound for the home is recorded on 2 separate tracks, each one giving special emphasis to certain sections of the orchestra, as heard from those positions.
Best milkshake in Taichung. Yummy.
Blended together to achieve a new dimension in sound, impossible to obtain in a monaural recording.
Okay, so leaving the cafe bakery now, 4:45. So time to stand in the street, see if we can get a taxi back to Starbucks, see how long it takes. taxi much quicker by moving to the intersection. Can't complain so far with the condition of the taxi. Lots of people have lots of negative things to say about some of the older style taxis in Taiwan, but can't complain. This is a very comfortable, relatively new car. Air conditioning, nice seats, everything's clean, so perfect. Let's see how he drives. So here we are back at Starbucks. It's 5:25, so I make that like almost 40 minutes. The taxi was perfect. The driving this time on the way back was a little bit more racy. I feel like he had somewhere else to go. But yeah, we're back. Time to go in, get a coffee, think about what we're gonna do tomorrow.
You see, stereophonic sound for the home is recorded on two separate tracks, each one giving special emphasis to certain sections of the orchestra, as heard from those positions.
It's Thursday, next day. Yesterday I took the taxi. Today I'm back here in the same Starbucks. It's time to get the Uber.
Obtained in a monaural recording.
I just ordered my Uber. It's 4 minutes away. This is one of the big benefits of Uber, that you order it and you just sit and you enjoy your coffee and you relax and you don't have to wait in the street. So let's wait and he'll call me when he's outside. Just got a call from the Uber, he's outside. Let's go. I think I found him just over there. Hello. Uber, 对。
是，你怎么会从那边过来呢？
So I'm in the Uber now. Mr. Lin is my driver. He just told me that the car is 3 days old. Super nice, super comfortable, super convenient, easy. Yeah, so far so good. There goes my Uber. That was awesome. So convenient, so easy. Super nice guy. We had a long chat. I won't bore you with it. Super convenient. Don't need to pay, of course. It's Uber, so I just get out of the car, come inside, get my banana milkshake on. Hello. 一个香蕉牛奶。
好，这样就好了吗？
就好了。Got my milkshake. A little bit of work on the computer, and then we're gonna go back to Starbucks. Yeah! Finished my drink, booked my Uber, waiting for him to arrive. Uber's outside, time to go. Is it Uber, man?
In the song I see I was wrong to chain you down. I was the clown. I'm singing the song I see I was wrong to chain you down. I was
The second Uber now on the way back, but again, awesome Uber, really nice guy, chatting away, usual questions, but on the way back to Starbucks now.
your love is so so grand, oh baby.
There goes my second Uber, another successful trip, but again a very comfortable car. Let's go back to the house and figure out which one is the best one.
I'm smoking, I smoke, I'm shooting my coat. I'm drinking, I drink, I'm head down the plate.
Right, let's get down to it. Let's look at some numbers. Let's see what's the best way to get around Taichung when you're not scooting, when you're not driving. Is it an Uber or is it a taxi? I have these multicolored beanbags from school. They're going to help me quantify which is the best method of transport around Taichung. Let's look at the red beanbags. They're going to represent time. How long did it take me to get from my destination? Uber, I'm going to give 1, 2, 3, 4 red bags, 4 out of 5, because Uber really didn't waste any time. From ordering to arriving, the return journey took 52 minutes. Let's look at time for the taxi. Not as good, only 2 out of 5 for the taxi. And that's unfortunate because I had to stand in the street and wait for it. The first taxi had me waiting for 9 minutes. The second taxi, it took a long time. It was over 15 minutes waiting. Next one, green. Green is going to represent the price, and this one is pretty easy to measure. The Uber on the way there was only $159, but I think on the way back I paid a surge charge or a surge pricing, I think $224 on the way back. So a total round trip of $383. 4 out of 5 for Uber. Taxi, quite a bit more expensive, $450 return. So a difference of $66. Now, it might not seem a lot. If you're doing that every day, then you're looking at $300 a week, over $1,000 a month. So 3 out of 5 for price for the taxi. Next one, comfort. Uber's comfortability is good. They're not BMWs, but they're very comfortable new cars. So a solid 3 and an extra half for the bottle of water I got in the outward journey. Really nice, comfortable cars, no complaints, just nothing extravagant. Taxi's comfortability factor, not far behind the Uber on this occasion. In the past, when I've hailed yellow taxis, they've sometimes been in pretty poor condition, some older cars, beetle nut chewing drivers, the typical stereotype taxi driver. But on this occasion, cannot complain. Nice, comfortable, again, nothing extravagant, just a decent car. 3 out of 5 for the taxi's comfortability factor. Okay, yellow represents the driver. First, both Uber drivers, very chatty. A solid 4 out of 5 for both Uber drivers. Really nice guys. Ask me all of the usual questions. Very friendly, very well presented. 4 out of 5 is well earned by both drivers. Okay, and taxis, the 2 drivers that I had, again, a 4 out of 5 from my personal opinion. Basically, not much more I could ask for from them. Really professional, the typical Taiwanese person that you will meet. Very inquisitive, asked all the usual questions that I get from most taxi drivers. What's my job? How long have I been here? Do I have a girlfriend? Am I married? How much money do I earn? So for the taxi drivers, same as the Uber, 4 out of 5. I'm really happy with all 4 drivers that I got. Overall scores, Uber edges it basically on time and price, which is what most people actually care about if they're just looking to get somewhere. The Uber's convenience is much more appealing. The ability to order through your phone and just wait for the taxi rather than having to go out into the street and hail a taxi is basically what won the day. And of course the price. The price was marginally cheaper in the Uber. So that's my opinion. Uber wins the day, and without trying to sound patronizing at all, an excellent job done by the taxi drivers. I would definitely consider using a taxi in future if Uber is unavailable. But as for now, it's time for me to call another Uber, get myself out to the pub.